Secret info for Shiba Inu holders. This is the best thing since the May bull run. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about an undiscovered gem in the crypto market that I recently stumbled on. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video to find out all the details. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications if you haven't already. That said, let's get into today's video. Disclaimer. If there's one thing that is true about the SHIB army, it's that they're smart, and they really want to make money, and they're not afraid of risk. We can all agree that Shiba Inu is the #1 coin to hold in order to make it to the moon. But what if you bought Shiba Inu later than most? Or what if you bought early but wanted to find the next crypto to take the world by storm? Well, I've done my research and I want to be the first to tell you about an undiscovered cryptocurrency that could see the same type of meteoric rise as Shiba Inu. This hidden gem is Dangermoon. Dangermoon is unique because any holder can win large pools of prize money just by owning it. Each time you buy approximately $10 worth of Dangermoon, you receive one entry into a prize pool that is periodically distributed to one lucky holder. Prizes have been as high as even $100,000 so far and are destined to climb way higher. But the amazing thing about Dangermoon is that even if you don't win, you can still make a ton of money. Dangermoon has been on the rise since its CoinGecko listing, but they have yet to be listed on CoinMarketCap, so it's still really early. If Dangermoon were to reach only half of Shiba Inu's market cap and you invested $1,000 in it today, you would earn nearly $9 million. But rather than just telling you, let me show you why exactly Dangermoon is poised to skyrocket just like Shiba Inu. Now, if you know SafeMoon, then Dangermoon will feel very familiar to you. Think of it as SafeMoon's evil twin. So imagine the firepower of SafeMoon and the appeal of Shiba Inu coming together to form a token. That would be Dangermoon. Basically, Dangermoon is a project that aims to encourage investors to hodl in order to earn long-term rewards rather than trade for short-term gains. So Dangermoon incentivizes long-term holding through a mechanism called Tokenomics. You've probably heard this term tossed around in the cryptoverse before. But if you don't know what it means, don't worry. Give me a minute to explain. Tokens that work with Tokenomics typically want to encourage investors to hodl. So they penalize those who trade and reward those who hold. This is made possible by a compulsory tax that is levied on investors whenever they transact with a token. That is, whether they buy or sell. For Dangermoon, that tax is 10%. But what happens to the tax though? Well, in most cases, a portion is sent to a liquidity pool to keep prices stable, while another portion, called reflections, is redistributed among investors as a reward for hodling. But here's where Dangermoon makes things exciting. With Dangermoon, reflections aren't redistributed evenly among holders. Instead, they're gathered into a large prize pool, and then periodically, a lucky winner will be randomly selected to win the whole bag. But you know what the best part is? The barrier of entry is super low. All you need to do to have a go at the prize is to have at least one entry in the system by buying the required amount of Dangermoon as indicated on the DApp. We'll get to the DApp later. But here's what makes Dangermoon really insane. An entry will typically cost you about $10 only. However, if selected, you could earn over 1,000% more than what you invested. Someone with just one entry already won more than $2,000. It's that crazy. By now, you're probably thinking that there has to be a catch somewhere, right? Well, you're right. There is a catch. This token was designed to be hodled, so if you even sell one of your tokens, you lose your chance to win the prize, even if you've been selected to win the prize money. Sell one token and you won't receive the prize. It's that simple. But how can you be sure that Dangermoon would do as it always says and actually pay winners? Well, we can be sure of that thanks to smart contracts cryptographically secured by Chainlink. This encryption ensures that winners are always selected randomly and payouts are made. As long as the contract contains link, you can trust that payouts will always happen in a way that is verifiably fair. If you want to confirm for yourself, Chainlink mentioned its partnership with Dangermoon on its website and official Twitter handle, so you can check things out for yourself. Alright, let's quickly talk about Dangermoon's DApp, one of my favorite features of the project. It's very important that you get the DApp because it gives you a one-touch access to everything you need to know about Dangermoon, including the minimum amount of tokens you need to buy to gain entry into the system. It's hardly ever above $10 anyway. The The DApp will also show you the recent winners and losers and also inform you of your chances of winning the prize. So it's very important that you get the DApp. It's like your compass when navigating all things Dangermoon. It integrates seamlessly with both MetaMask and Trust Wallet, so you shouldn't have any problem working with it. Plus, I've checked it out. The user interface is clean and super intuitive. So how do you buy Dangermoon? It's very simple. Just follow these steps. All you need is Smart Chain BNB in a Trust Wallet or MetaMask with BSC network added to it. They also have detailed descriptions on their website, and the Telegram and Discord are great resources for any questions you may have. There are many reasons that Dangermoon stands out from many crypto projects on offer, but here's one that's particularly amazing. Dangermoon is whale-proof. You've probably thought about the possibility of a whale entering into the system and accumulating thousands of entries in order to make away with the prize pool multiple times. But Dangermoon protects and empowers the little guy by limiting the amount of entries per wallet. So, a wallet cannot have more than 100 entries max. This way, everyone is on a relatively equal footing. Dangermoon is truly the people's cryptocurrency. Now, here's why you need to get in now. Alt season is a 90-day period during which certain altcoins begin to outperform Bitcoin, and analysts who have been monitoring the charts say that alt season is pretty close. I believe this is the season where Shiba Inu will truly take off, and right behind it will be Dangermoon, no doubt. In fact, an analysis was carried out comparing Dangermoon's chart with Shiba Inu's massive bull run, and it's almost uncanny just how similar both look. If you need any indicator that Dangermoon is set to take off, well, that's something you can take to the bank. So there's no better time to get in than now when prices are still super low. Because by alt season, prices would have spiked, making the token more expensive. And don't forget that the earlier you win a prize, the more that prize will be worth in the future. Plus, Dangermoon just hit 1,000 holders, so the competition is not cutthroat yet, which increases your chances of winning. All that said, let's now talk about the Dangermoon team. A glance at the Dangermoon website will show you a committed full-time docs team of 4 with 20 years experience combined and college degrees from the most distinguished schools. All team members are based in the United States as well. So you can be sure that this project is in safe hands. Now, before we round off, let's take a brief trip into Dangermoon's future. Just like Shiba Inu has its upcoming gaming verse called Oshiverse, well, Dangermoon has its Dangerverse coming soon as well. It's not entirely clear what the Dangerverse will give to users, but based on the tic-tac-toe game that they have in development, it may present an opportunity to wager Dangermoon in order to build your stack. Tic-tac-toe is just the start. Hints from the Dangermoon team also suggest that there will be NFTs involved, just as we have with Shiba Inu. Now, one more thing before we round off. Remember that I told you that winners will be selected randomly. Well, I should also tell you that users can also determine when they want the prize pool to be paid, because just like Shiba Inu, Dangermoon is all about community. All a user has to do is throw in 0.2 link into the contract, and then they can trigger a payout. The Dangermoon team has even made it super simple by including a button on the DApp that makes triggering payouts a one-click process. All you need is Smart Chain BNB, and the DApp button will swap the link for you. As I round off this video, don't forget that alt season is here, and you're getting a unique and exclusive opportunity to buy into Dangermoon super early before prices go up and before entries in the system become super competitive. So make sure to do your own research and get in on this right away. For more information and updates about Dangermoon, be sure to join Dangermoon's Telegram. I'll also link the project's social media handles and websites in the description so you can check them out for yourself. But for now, thanks for checking out this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.